Hello, beautiful people. Happy Monday. Hi, guys. Hi, Mango. Hi, Luna. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, or you might not have been able to tell by the title, but I felt like the title kind of gave a little bit of a hint to the energy that we're going to be honing into this week. And it's very much Aries energy. And Aries energy could be the Emperor in the tarot, but it could also be the Fool when it comes to major arcana. And I was tapping into the Fool energy. So over on Patreon, I went into more detail about it. But the long and short of it is that I kept being, so I have to kind of explain the context to you, or else this is what essentially inspired this message. Okay, so I was watching an episode of Ed Stadford, Left for Dead. He's a survivalist. You guys can check him out on YouTube. Okay, but he had this adventure he was on. I think he was in Laos, and essentially he was trying to make it to a very rural civilization because he's in an uninhibited land, essentially, or it's not populated. Okay, so like he's really out there in the middle of nowhere, and he's trying to make it to the civilization, all right, that is nearby. He has 10 days to make it there, or else a rescue team is going to come out and extract him. So he got to this point where he's tried to go around this massive mountain in the Lenormand is an obstacle, challenge, things like that. And so it was very spiritual to me, this episode. So whatever, he tries everything. He builds a raft. He can't climb it. It's too steep. He tries every way to go around the mountain, right? And essentially on the 8th day, what did he realize he had no choice to do? He had two options. It was either he backed out of the challenge and called the rescue team and essentially gave up, or he went through this tunnel, this cave. So this cave, there's anybody who's watched cave documentaries, you guys know that's like your biggest nightmare manifested. It's literally pitch black. It's cold, it's creepy. And he's essentially going, I'm either going to go through this tunnel or I'm going to go back. So he decides to go through the tunnel. He makes torches. He does the whole thing. And halfway through, the torch goes out. So now he's in complete and utter darkness. And I, as the viewer, am going, don't go. Go back. Just backtrack. Walk back the way you came. But good thing Ed didn't listen to me, which is why I'm not a famous survivalist that travels the world. Ed decided to keep going through. Pitch black. So now he has a camera, and all there is this little light from the camera. It's not a projection light. It's the light from the actual device. And he can't see anything more than about a hand length in front of him, if that. And he keeps walking forward. Sure enough, there's an opening to the cave, and he's found his way out. But if he listened to me, right, he would have went back. And then after the challenge was over, the villagers would have told him, if you just walked 20 minutes through that cave, you would have made it right here. Because as soon as he walked out the cave was the little hand-painted sign of the small village that was there. So, of course, we dissected that message. And essentially, the darkness, and that's another message, is that the difference between, it's really isolating darkness from evil, because there was nothing evil about that cave other than his own fears, which created illusions about what were there and what would happen to him. He overcame those, which is why he likes to do those things by himself, because I'm sure he called the survivalist, the rescue team, they told him not to go. Everyone watching is telling him not to go, but he goes anyways, and he makes it exactly where he's trying to get. So there's a couple of messages there, and it's to really trust your own instincts. There's certain things you need the counsel of the people around you that you trust. You need them. And then for other obstacles, i.e. mountains, you're going to have to go through it alone. It's also going through the darkness. Darkness isn't evil. There's a difference. And I feel like collective, you have to, Fool energy, Aries energy, take a leap into the darkness, which is coming out as the unknown today. Hi, guys. You guys are going on about the braids. I know I don't do this stuff very often. I was inspired by Jazz. Me and Mama D and Jazz were on like a 3-hour conversation, and she was in the chair of the hairdresser getting her hair done. And my inner child was like, well, I want braids and I want the stripe with the color. And it was so cute. So my feminine energy spent the day like being like, all right, fine, let's try to figure out if we can get these. I crocheted them, which was cool because I'm very sensitive in the scalp. So I just braided my hair and then just crocheted it in, which was kind of cool, but this will be out in a day. I don't even know if I'll be able to go to sleep tonight with my hair. I really like it and everything. It's cute, right? I did good, right? But I just don't like, wigs feel like the firmament for my scalp. Like something I need to break out of. I can't have a sensitive scalp. But anyways, that was the energy. Also, it pertains to this darkness energy that, and it also pertains to this Ed Stratford episode. So you're the hermit and you're in the darkness and you have manifestations there. You have gifts, meaning you went down there. You went down into the darkness, maybe not knowing that's where the manifestation would come from. That's where you would find it. That's where it would manifest. We talk a lot about this high vibration, high vibration. You're high vibrational in a very dark place. That's the epitome of the hermit. So essentially, if you were Ed in that cave, what would you need? You would need your lantern, which is exactly what Ed used to go through that darkness. It was his lantern, his light, his faith, his connection to Mother Earth, right? That he earned, right? That's where Mother Earth is going. Mother Nature is going, sending him breezes. And the breezes, which I learned, is a lot of people navigate through cave system through the breeze, right? The air. Where is the air coming from? It'll typically lead you out anyways. So I just feel like this could be a very exciting week for the collective. I don't know if you'll translate it to exciting initially, because I think initially you might feel afraid, you might feel nervous, you might feel scared, anxious, that kind of thing, because it's the Fool. Think of the Fool being at the edge of the cliff, right? Ready to leap itself over. So the excitement comes when you reach the bottom and you're like, oh my God, it's water. And oh my God, I'm so happy I'm here. And oh my God, that was amazing. Where you feel like, yes, the leap of faith I took paid off. So I feel that excitement happening. It will probably happen closer to April. Think Fool energy, April, that's our new year. We're coming into our new year in about a week now, right? And I just realized it's March 14th. I was reading the Apocrypha and it mentioned this date, and I forgot to do research about why this was significant. I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, so this could be a very nerve-wracking week or two, which leads to a very exciting time for you. So very fire stimuli energy in the collective is what I see for the next few weeks. But we're focused on this week, and I just see you guys in the darkness, and you need to you have to separate the darkness from evil, or else Ed would have never went in the fucking cave like me. I was like, Ed, I'll stop watching you. Like, I obviously know you lived, because the show wouldn't have, like, he goes alone with his own equipment. So he's filming everything, right? So I know he survived, but I was so anxious and terrified. Meanwhile, the villagers who live by this cave probably are in and out of it every day and are wondering if he is going to be brave enough to walk through 20 minutes of pitch darkness to the light. But he didn't know that. Remember, he doesn't know. He's going into the complete abyss, the complete unknown and complete darkness. And the only evil that was in that cave was his illusions, fears. That was it. So do you see the difference between the darkness and evil? This is what I mean about the high vibrational aspects of darkness. which as light workers is our agenda. It's what we're coming into union with. It's what we are ascending our shadow to be, right? So the divine was like, don't worry, you'll be like Ed. After I realized he made it through, I'm like, I want to have that undoubted faith and courage. So collective, I feel like you're going to be initiated in your faith and in your courage. It could be a leap of faith into success. It could be into love. It's something you want, essentially. And are you brave enough to, first of all, go in and even see if it's possible? Some of you guys have a manifestation. Some of you guys have manifested an opportunity. It's an ace or a page. But you would have to be brave enough to find out if it's your ace or your page or the one that you've been asking for. If you don't take the leap of faith to find out, you're never gonna know. Like you won't have what's for you almost. It's like I don't know, it can be tricky, collective. But anyways, that's the energy I'm coming into this week's reading with. But let's pray and pull some cards and see what else we get. Hey, Judith. Hey, Mariposa. I want to write a book of poetry, but I've been putting it off because of my fears. But I have the company on deck. It's probably fears of poetry is so intimate, right? And you have to be really courageous to put, any kind of artist has to be courageous enough to put their art there without giving a fuck about what anybody thinks. Even tarot readers. We're channeling messages and have to be brave enough to not really care what anybody thinks, right? So that's the courage that's required with your craft. And it really just comes into not really caring about being judged. Thank you, Third Eyed Wide. Hey, expensive. That's my brother. Wagwan. Thank you, bruv. I like it, but I can't go on with these kind of things. I have a scalp like a little baby. I have a scalp like a little baby. Hi. Jazz inspired me. You guys, we're going to do the 3 of Cups on Friday. You'll see her Friday. I was sitting there for like 2 hours. I feel like I learned just watching her get her hair done. Yes, we're coming back. Guys, just so you know about the 3 of Cups, I just want to say this. We'll get into the prayer just now. I just want you guys to know, for those that watch the 3 of Cups, we're actually friends in real life, eh? Like, we go through our ups and downs. We fight, we talk, we cry. But what we do on the internet is secondary to the friendship that we have, just so that you guys are aware, because not everybody collaborating is actually friends, and that's fine. Not everybody you see me on here with, I might actually be friends with. But when it comes to Mama D and Jazz, those are my friends. That's a sisterhood. We're friends in real time, like in real life, on the YouTube and off of it. So you're going to see us back. We were going through things as a group, but also individually. So you'll see us Friday, though. We're going to, I think we're going to do it here on Friday. Aw, thanks, guys. Baby scalp. I have a baby scalp. So I know it. I like it too, but there's no point in getting used to it because I'm not. Like, I'm ready to take them out already, and it's only been like a day and a half and like 6 hours of work. Hey, love. All right, let's pray. Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now, please allow me to communicate clearly with the collective, all the messages that are in our greatest good, surrounding our material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to us, our personal ascension and development, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, for everything you do for me and the collective on a regular. All the healing energy, the support, the love, the guidance, and the protection. We are nothing without it, and we are nothing without you. So glory be to the Most High, forever and ever. Amen. I'm getting this big, like, even taking a leap of faith into the darkness. It's almost like these fish. In order to get this much fish, you had to do it in the night. Like, fishing in the night is really dangerous. But sometimes you have to do it depending on the fish you're trying to catch. So this is, again, it's just, and then with the world, speaking of like this success, should you choose to go through the darkness, not around it? It's also the mountain. Go through the mountain, not around it. Those are your problems, your issues, your challenges. Yes, you should work smarter, not harder, but you also can't try to curve and go around your own challenges that are put in front of you to make you stronger and more prepared for the next phases and stages of your journey. I feel like this is really exciting, and it's for those of you that essentially take the leap of faith to find out if this is what you want, if it's going to work. You guys are curious, but you're afraid to try to like quench your curiosity. It could be something as simple as ask a question. Some of you guys are afraid to ask somebody if they're single or not. And you're so afraid, and you're going to ask them and they're going to go, yeah, I'm single. And you're going to date this person. It could be something really simple as that. But yeah, just again, remember we were talking about overcoming fears by exposure. This is why we were talking about it. It was preparing you up into this moment where Aries energy, you were being led, leadership energy, to take a leap of faith. It's heavy Aries energy. Heavy Aries energy. Being the leader of your own life. Some of you guys are taking the reins from somebody. You're taking control of a situation in order to have some kind of victory. So for some of you, Aries energy, you're already in it. You're already feeling Aries energy that is getting you to lead. And this is the beginning of our new year, but that's why it starts the new year. And it's leadership that Aries represents. That we have the sun. This is divine masculine season coming in a week. Yay, that's very exciting. I was getting weird messages from the underworld, like ravens and stuff like that, but they felt excited. I feel like for some, and I kept wondering, like, because I saw the raven and I'm like, those are messengers of the underworld. And it was coming out in front of, like, it was hawking at me in front of a funeral home. I'm like, what's the message? I realized it wasn't coming from the underworld. I'm in the underworld. Think of the story of Persephone, who spends half the year in the underworld and then comes above for the other half of the year. That's how the seasons were created by legend, right? So I feel like collective, there is a lot to look forward to that you are now prepared for this divine masculine season. For some of you, something's going to play out again. And it's because the shadow work you did was kind of casting a cloud over your happiness. So there were delays to your happiness that you actually caused because subconsciously or consciously you identified that. Like, what's the point of my dreams coming true if there's always a dark cloud? What's the real problem here? And you went within to find it, hermit energy, and you found it. So now the things that are coming to you aren't going to be sullied. They're not going to be tarnished by this dark cloud, right? Your pessimism, your fears, your anxieties, your lack of faith, all of this shit. But yeah, then we've got the King of Cups. I want to read the Three of Pentacles. It was the first card out, and it's crowned here by two major arcana, the World and the Sun. This is good news. This is a good change because it's major arcana. This speaks of like a shift. And this is a very positive shift occurring in the collective's life that is a reflection of all the internal success that you've had. It's going to be reflected externally to you. All the work that you've put in to make a better relationship with yourself is now going to be reflected externally to you. All the validation that you've done about your self-worth is going to reflect to you in abundance and success and opportunities. See what I'm saying? Like your internal work is going to translate and create a massive shift, meaning why are these opportunities happening to me now and they never happened to me before, but I always wanted them before? It has to do with you and the shift you made. You need to be aware of why. Because this shift externally is a reflection of the one internally that has occurred. Congratulations. That's what the world is saying for the internal shift, for the healing, the evolution of self. It's beautiful. But now it's time to put it to practice is what the Sun and divine masculine season is saying. So everything you learned, revealed, and healed, what does that make out for your third dimensional reality now? How does that change your reality? You're about to find out for the next couple of months, right? Hey, Jad, I looked down and I told them they inspired you. My inner child's like, well, I want the braids with the stripe, with the color. It'd be like that when you have a sisterhood. Thank you. Thank you, Nira Harris. Baby J, I'm supposed to be modeling on Fashion Week, but it's like I have to invest my money. And it's exciting, but it's like, can I invest all the money? It's a big investment, but my money will always come back to me. Now, regardless of your investment, what you want to do, it's the way you look at money, because our limiting idea about money can get us to not invest because we think we can't recoup should it not work out. Right? Money is an energy vibration. You don't want to squander, but if you are making investments that are a reflection of what you believe at that time, those are paid lessons. Think of it like your ancestors giving you money to learn shit. So good luck to you and your investment. And one day I'll go to Fashion Week sometime in my life. I think it'd be cool to see all that like fashion. I like fashion. I'm not very like fashionable. Like I'm not playing all these games with these fucking forgotten slave owners and these like designers and shit like that. But I do like fashion. It's like beauty. I'm very girly that way, but the beauty industry isn't going to play me to sell out. Let me stop. Hey, Jessica Brown from Kansas, Toronto sister. 3 degrees of love. Shout out from Toronto. All right, let's see. Oh, we were going to read this, right? That's the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I found it. All right. One experienced fisherman always relied on his skills and luck, but it didn't always bring him a good catch. He realized he could not do and get what he expected without an assistant, so he called for a young man to help him. Together, they prepared new tackle, eliminated the gaps in the old boat, and went out to sea. The work started to go with a swing. They got luck in the form of dense shoals of fish in their nets, and their families live happily ever after. That's how it sometimes happens in life. If you combine your efforts with a colleague in any matter, then life will reward you with wealth in return. General meaning: favorable results, good return on investment efforts, business commonwealth, prudence, abilities and talents, work on a joint project, good prospects for business, development, enterprise growth, construction, repair work, good business skills, money, a small but steady increase in income, merger of small capitals, accumulation of money, savings for the future, small successful investments in securities. Person and feelings: caution, distrust of person of another social. See? You see this here? Caution, distrust of a person of another social. This is you going to the divine. I want a friend. I'm tired of being alone. I'm doing everything by myself. I can't do that by myself. Divine sends you a friend. And you have to take a leap of faith to get to know somebody who doesn't reflect you on a social, superficial level, or even from a cultural perspective or a religious one. It's social aspect. But should you take a leap of faith to be open, then you might not care about the difference socially and realize that you have a valuable friend and or ally. Again, this take a leap of faith to come out of your limitations to get essentially what it is you want. Business or ideological circle, the need for a partner, a fruitful partnership, the need for a partner. Okay, you guys are going in the ether saying you want a partner, but you are going to have to take a leap of faith to find out if that motherfucker is your partner. It's not going to just present itself, because in the past, karmically, you have to come out of that karmic cycle of perfection and looking too much to the light. It's like you're afraid to go through the karma. You're afraid to go through the darkness to find out. It's like you want to know what the gift is, but you have to You want to know what's in the box, but you're too afraid to open it. I don't know how else to say it. It could be what you want, or it could be something really gross, or it could be something that jumps out and you're afraid. The point is you're not going to know what's in the box unless you open it. Are you going to overcome your fears of shit in boxes? I don't know. You get what I mean, though? The ability to help and find helpers, marriage and partnership based on joint affairs. Mutual assistance eases the tensions of communication in a couple. So it looks like for some of you guys, you have a liaison between, for those of you that are in relationships, and I don't think this person is a designated liaison. And if they are, they're actual like therapist, or like it's a paid professional, somebody you employed. But for some of you, this assistant isn't actually designated by you. They are by the divine. They are trying to be the middle ground. They are trying to get you guys to see your partner's perspective. I feel like it's almost like it's liaison, or like help with some conflict resolution or some shit like that. Anyways, the advice: improve your abilities and skills, cooperate with business partners, friends, marriage partners, loved ones, creating a common basis for life. Reverse: the inability to cooperate, ineffective work, poor construction, cramped financial situations. Okay, so these poor constructions, for some of you, that's what the Tower is. Because for some of you, the Tower is a big energy. And for some of you, the messages I was getting from the underworld were to remind you that you are going to return back to a place, and it's of darkness. But what you didn't realize the last time you're there is the beauty in the privacy, how people can feel so scared in the dark, but you can also feel very safe. It's like, bottom line, this tower is coming down because it comes of a poor construction. Something you were trying to build, it's of a poor construction. It had to be teared down, because for some of you, you're going to be asked to revisit something and give something another go. And that's what the leap of faith is. You're afraid to try something again. Why? Because of the Tower moment you experienced before. But you need to identify the reason why. Was both people can have very good intentions, but if it's a poor foundation, it's going to have to crumble down. Now the divine's going, you two tried again. And you're going, no, we tried that and that didn't work. So for some of you, that can be with regards to relationships. If you don't want to really give it a go, if you can't really see that, there's no point in staying with your partner. You might as well leave them. If you can't truly let go and understand where the lessons were, and from a spiritual perspective, you might as well just leave them. This is somebody who wants to give their partner another chance, but is afraid to. Take the leap of faith to see if you can have genuine change with them. Because some of you guys, you got back together with your partner and you think that's the leap of faith. No, it's not. You're still distrusting. Your walls are still up. You're still not open. You're still judging on past experience with no openness to build new experiences. So then you might as well leave them. You're kind of like lying to yourself and thinking that staying with them is going to do anything because you aren't changing your behavior. You're not really actually open. Do you get what I'm saying? Or for some of you, you are, and you're just afraid. It's okay. Your partner's probably afraid too. You know what I mean? I think some of you couples especially are going to be working through some tough energies going into the unknown. So this could be letting somebody into your unknown. So for some of you, it could be letting somebody close to you. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be anyone, somebody you're trying to bring close to you into the unknown of you, meaning the darkness. This could be sharing things that you've never shared with anybody before, collective. So you take this leap of faith to do that. And now you're excited because you feel a bond and a connection with somebody you might not have ever haven't felt in a while. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that was the 3 of coins. But let's pull some. I want to pull this one again. I know it's more tarot, but I like this deck. So the decks I'm using, I know I'm horrible with this, right? Shit. Oh, look, the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Look what we have here. Love that. I like that. It's somebody People are making moves to where they belong because the King of Pentacles belongs at the 10 of Pentacles. This is you where you belong. Some of you guys feel that way. You feel solid because you can feel the sense of I'm where I belong. I'm with who I belong. That's I'm getting this as a feeling. I'm not getting it as like a scenario. I'm just getting this as how you guys feel. Like you're really proud to be here and a part of this, and you feel like you belong. It's the sense of family, whether it's actually blood related or not. Then we've got the 3 of Cups, strength, and the 9 of Cups going through the darkness. Heartbreak is trying to convince you there is no wish fulfillment here. Your fears, which is the only evil, are your fears telling you there's no wish fulfillment if I go through that. And the divine saying, be strong, keep going. Your fears are trying to stop you from taking this leap of faith. Your heartbreak and these fears are rooted in heartbreak. That's why I try to tell you guys, you want to stop the devil from playing you out of your position, heal your heartbreak. Because other than ignorance, heartbreak and wounding and trauma is the number one way devil energy convinces us to do all the fucked up things devil energy would like us to do. Like abandon where we belong, our dreams, our wish fulfillments, success, sabotage it, love, spit on it. Like, do you get what I mean? It's all wounding, because without that, then there's no instrument. You have to have a portal. Your wounding is a portal for the devil, period. To control, manipulate, create fears. So your healing is actually going to get you to, whether you're aware of it or not, the healing that you've done actually gets you to push through a fear that maybe a year ago or before Divine Feminine season, you would have never taken this leap of faith. You would have never been open. You would have never, you wouldn't have been able to take the leap of faith that the universe is going to ask you to take. Why? Because it results in wish fulfillment. It puts you in alignment. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, that's the epitome of alignment. Whoa. Somebody, for those of you that are in a relationship, this is what this masculine, this is the masculine that I'm tapping to in the ethers is not the one you're with. This masculine's doing weird shit like covering, like if you're with a partner, like you posted a picture with you and your partner, they're like covering your partner's face. You see how this card covered a whole man? You see? It's like this masculine is fantasizing about being with a feminine who I think is already in a relationship with somebody. If you're the masculine, if there's a masculine watching and you're resonating with this, speaks about your unavailability. This is karmic of you to love and be drawn to what isn't available for you, just like you're not available for yourself. Yeah, there's a masculine who I don't think he'll, because the strength card's here, I don't think this masculine's going to cross any bounds, to be honest. But you might feel this energetically. I don't know. I feel like I need to move off of that now because I don't know what else. What do you want me to say, dude? What do you want me to tell you with that? Yeah, some of you, devil energy, obsession. For some of you in a relationship, there's a masculine. I'm getting that it's a feminine and two Oh, wait. Guys, are you still there? Because the whole screen just shut down and then came back. Are you guys there? Okay. The whole screen just went black and then it came back. All right. I don't even know what I was saying. You see how there's a feminine and two masculines here, but the feminine's looking at one. I think she's looking at the one she's with. Sun energy. And then there's a masculine looking at that. Some of you guys that are in relationships know exactly who it is, but some of you guys, you think you know who it is and you don't, because this person has not communicated how they feel about you. But this is somebody who you frequent, who's around you. You might not be attracted to this person at all and be very, very shocked that this person feels this way about you. Or I don't know how you feel about this person, because I don't think you've thought about it, because you don't know that this person feels a way about you. If that makes sense. I want to come out of that, feel specific. Let's carry on. Hi, Nick Jagger. Hi, In One Truth. Just got the notification. Nice. Yes, I know who that one is. Yes, Miss Kimmy, you do. Look at the star. Ooh, that's that darkness energy. That's being the light in the darkness to get to the wish fulfillment. This card pretty much sums up what I was trying to say. This card speaks of wish fulfillment. It speaks of healing, but it's also the darkness. Look how dark it is. And essentially, it's usually depicted as the light tower, meaning the only lightness is you, collective. It's you. You are, if you're surrounded by darkness, it's because you're required to shine bright. And that's what you're doing. And I just feel like this has to do with the leap of faith. This will lead to wish fulfillment. With the 9 of Cups, it'll lead to wish fulfillment. If you're strong enough to go past your fears, not around them, meaning pretend you're not afraid, go through them, expose yourself to your fears, only to be pleasantly surprised. Queen of Wands, Mother of Spirit. There's that fire energy too. Look how bright it is now around her because of her light that she's confident in. Queen of Wands speaks of confidence. Confident in. It brights up everything. It lights up everything. So you're going to be required to be confident. 2 cards here that speak of confidence. It also speaks of Leo energy. Mm-hmm. You know, the low vibrational aspects of the strength of the Leo energy. And then we have the star here. This is somebody's deep seated need to be famous, and the low vibrational ways they'll go about gaining that. Somebody seeks fame, but they don't even have the self-confidence to ever acquire it. It's like their ancestors, like, you can have it if you want. You want to be famous. What does that even mean to you? But whatever, you want that, okay, but you can't. Look at you. Yeah, you're out there. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, no. This is that's the narcissistic energy who wants all the attention, but look how they feel about themselves. So they have to put on a mask and a facade to hide how they really feel, which is insecure. I don't know where this is coming from. We're going to move on from that. Hi, Cosmic Queen. Leo is my north node. Patrick, hey, Patrick. So are we strong? So we are stronger now to venture into the unknown. That's how I feel, quite frankly, about the journey that we've been tapping into since Divine Feminine season started. Collective, it totally makes sense. Why all the initiations, all the key focuses on the life lessons that we've been focusing on were what they were. Self-worth, all that shit. It's because of what's to come here. All this union of self is about to be reflected externally to you. And it's not just with romantic partnership. It's with family, people you're meant to bring a lot of abundance into you. It's success. A lot of you guys, you knew you were destined for a certain level of greatness or to pursue certain things. And your confidence has increased. I feel like for many of you, the way I said that was kind of fucked up. I take that back. I apologize. Like, I said it like it was in a low vibrational way, but some of you guys really stopped yourself from pursuing dreams, putting yourself out there, even wishing. You were so afraid. You were so doubtful of yourself. It's like you'd wish for something and then the divine would tell you what was required of you in order to get the wish, and you doubted yourself. You'd be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But look at you now. Look at the change in the way you view yourself, your wish fulfillment. Look at the difference going from I can't to, oh yeah, I can. And that's why the Queen of Wands here, that's a significant increase in self-confidence, which is what you need for what is coming in. It's wish fulfillment. And the reason this confidence is coming out like the torch that Ed Stadfer had to go into the fucking cave with, blood. It's confidence. You're going into the darkness, into the unknown. Meaning You can't bank on anything externally giving you the confidence you need. You're going into the unknown, meaning you have to go in with a certain level of self-validation and confidence, or else Ed would have never made it out the end of that fucking cave. I'll tell you that right now. Because I would have left Ed. I would have said, Ed, buddy, you're on your own. Okay? Probably wouldn't have gone in it, but if he did convince me to go into the cave, as soon as that sucker was out, I was out of there. As soon as I saw him like blowing on it, trying to get it back on fire, I would have been beelining it out of there. So where's trust? Okay, and then let's pull a couple more. This isn't going to be a really long one, guys. We'll pull a couple more of these ones, and then we'll pull from the Oracle deck. Any other messages for the collective for this week? What are we preparing them for other than taking a leap of faith into the unknown in order to make some kind of wish fulfillment come true? What else? What else? What else is this week? The Knight of Cups. This could be a playful week. This could be a lot of socializing. Remember we saw in here with the Three of Pentacles. It was talking about distrust of a person, of another social. That could be where that energy coming in, but you don't know that yet because you're just in a social energy. Either way, I do see an increase in socializing. Some of you guys are coming out of your hermit mode and you're feeling just more social. Wanting to have a good time. Some of you guys can get drunk for the first time in a really long time, or have sex for the first time in a really long time. But if you do, it's playful in nature. It doesn't feel like I heard recreational. Like I feel like you just want, it's light energy. Then the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're in a really serious energy and you feel like you need to lighten up a little bit. This is the King of Swords being like, yeah, it's all work and all focus. Let me go and have a good time. So yeah, some of you guys are realizing it's all work and no play, and that's wearing on you a little bit. So seeking some kind of enjoyment and pleasure. Then we have the Hermit. There's that lantern, right? Without that lantern, that's a very, very dark place. Some of you guys need to look within to find the confidence because you're still looking externally to get some kind of validation. The problem is with that is because of what's in front of you, what you're asking for. This is about fully validating yourself internally. So this isn't, oh, I feel confident, and then asking like a million people, like, what do you think? Or like, you know what just feel it yourself. Ask yourself how you feel before you ask for anybody else's opinion. There's a need for this self-validation and the confidence you get from it. Or else you're going to feel out of sorts. You're going to feel uncomfortable with what comes to you or the space that you're about to be in. You're not going to feel comfortable and confident if you don't self-validate yourself now. Look at that. We have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. This is healing over some kind of heartbreak. Some of you guys are feeling really exhausted. Some of what I'm saying to some of you guys, you're like, the thought of that makes me sick. It's because you're in a totally different energy. You're not looking to take action. You're looking to rest. You're looking to relax. You're not looking to collaborate. You're healing from the wounds you have about collaborations that have gone south, right? So some of you guys are in a different energy. Then we've got the Knave of Cups and we've got the Six of Cups. Some of you guys might hear from somebody that you haven't heard from a very, very long time. It could also be a sibling. Some of you might find out or hear some kind of rumor that somebody's related to you and you feel curious about that. Or you might hear from somebody saying that they're related to you and you're just curious. You're shocked. Some of you go, you don't think it's far-fetched. You think it's possible. Something to do with like family revealing. It could even be paternity, but if it is paternity, I'm finding that it's a lot later in life. Even though these are children, I feel like this paternity, some of you guys are taking a paternity test, but you're like adults. You're in like your 30s and 40s. This has nothing to do with small children. This has to do with like grown people. It could have to do with like wondering if like Some of you are wondering if your uncle's your dad or something. Like, I don't even know. Anyways, what I first saw when I saw this is that some of you guys are going to hear from somebody that you haven't heard from a very long time. You're going to feel good, but you are going to feel a little emotionally confused. And I think what the confusion is so I see you hearing or seeing from this person and initially being happy, but then you get washed with maybe memories, fears, and now you're in the 7 of Cups and you're feeling confused. You don't know how you feel about how somebody reached out. But if you really think about it in the initial moments, you were happy. Page of Cups, you were pleased, you were happy. Well, for others of you, because I just picked this up and then it was in reverse, for some of you guys, you're going to hear, because the karmic, the X paradigm is very loud because of all the leaps of faith that the collective's taking on to the Y paradigm, which is the new timeline. The X paradigm is screaming. Some of that screaming is in the form of people. And some of these people are going to try to make you think you're not as ascended as you are. They're going to try to make you think that you're just like them, and you are fucking not. That's why you didn't end up like them and them not end up like we. I don't even know. There's so many energies. Lunar eclipse. Hey, lunar eclipse tarot. Wait, I know this. I know her. Do you have a baby? A small baby? Did you just have a baby? Tarot. I don't know. That could be totally the wrong chick. Either way, a lot of love to you. No way. No, you're not the one. Oh, sorry. Hey, Black Pearl. Linda. It is? Channel, my channel. Shout out, Linda. Congratulations. Brittany Intuitive. Hey, Sistrin. Aw, shout out to Brittany. She's been showing love for a long time. Thank you, Sistrin. Thank you, little sis. Aw, look at all the tarot readers showing love. That means a lot because we've been putting a lot of work in on fucking Sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel it. I can feel it, not just with my girls in the 3 of Cups, Jazz and Mama D, but even here in the platform, I love seeing other readers on here. Straight up, we're each other's co-workers. I thought that was you. A dash of sugar. Sunko is not my father. Oh shit, Janelle's like, LOL. Mari says your uncle is not your father. Yeah, it is a bit. It is, but it's like these people are grown. These people are grown. Hey, girl. Peace. Hey, Caslo. Hey, Arcana Slanger Tarot. Let's see what else. Uh-oh. 9 of Wands in reverse. Why? On what? Someone's given up on hiding something. With the 2 of Pentacles, you got to give up on something. Somebody gets a no. Because the 9 of Wands in reverse speaks about giving up. Upright, it speaks about being determined, having no quitting sense. But in reverse, this is you guys like being, I'm done. But with the 2 of Pentacles, obviously, you're going to be done with one if you make a decision that you want to proceed, commit, move forward to another. But I also felt with the Sun energy that somebody is tired of hiding something. It could be their feelings, what they want to do, where they want to invest. Some of you guys, whether it's a business partner, this is somebody you work with, King of Pentacles, they're part of your 10 of Pentacles. Somebody's questioning what somebody did with money internally. This could be a workplace, this could be a home, but somebody is questioning what was done with some money. And somebody's being really careful not to accuse, but somebody feels they need to get to the bottom of something. Let's see what else. What else is this giving up energy about? Oh, some of you guys gave up on your wish. And you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Oh, you know why this is happening? Because some of you guys really gave up. The divine's going, you sure? And they're putting exactly what you swore you gave up on. If it's love, that's exactly what's being put in front of you. And if that's how you're manifesting it, then it's not, you'll probably lose it. You have to go through some kind of karma if that's the way you're manifesting love, because you swear you don't want it, or I'm not open to it, or fuck love, I give up on that, or it could even be success. You know what? I'm done with this craft. I'm done. Now you've got an opportunity, you know, to hit the stage or to do something. Oh, I said I'm done with that. You sure? Right? Some of you guys said you're done with something, and the divine is going to put you in the Two of Pentacles because you're going to go, maybe you're not sure. The divine's going to ask you, are you sure you're really done with this or them? And you're now in the Two of Pentacles, which I think is funny because you swore you were done. Then why are you juggling it? Do you see what I mean? What the week might do to you a little bit? And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you do end up making a decision here. But what's funny is this is a decision. It's a more informed, more balanced decision, even if it's the same one that you made. So if the divine is asking you, are you sure? And you said yes, it's like they're saying louder. They want you to be really sure. Confidence, going back to confidence again. Okay, I get it. All right. And then let's pull from those. I like those. And then the Hangman, getting a different perspective. Ace of Wands, no more delays. Seven of Pentacles, somebody wanting to put the work in. Ooh, that's a very painful karmic lesson for somebody. Somebody didn't want to put the work into a relationship. And now when they're ready to put in the work, the person isn't available. That sucks. Oh, look at this, all this mental entrapment. Oh, wow. I have to address this. Look at that. That is fucking gnarly. Look how the devil energy has somebody here. The Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This is complete mental entrapment, to the point of like putting this person on the verge of like, they're questioning their own mental health. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have to address this. This is my job, to help people that are in that. And that is bad. That is really, really bad. This is not sleeping. This is fucking up your eating. This is somebody feeling like they're mentally ill. And it's the devil attacking all their weaknesses at once. And why the devil would be doing that is because this person is trying to execute some kind of strength somehow. So devil energy is going, oh, you're going to be strong and take a leap to the Y paradigm. Well, let me remind you of how insecure and useless you were accustomed to believing you are. It's like the old tapes. Remember, the old tapes used to play like elevator music, right? When you were all blended into your karmic cycle. Now that you're taking leaps of faith onto a new paradigm, that fucking elevator music is fucking loud. That old narrative, those old tapes are fucking loud. For many of you guys, you're going to end a karmic cycle of a paradigm that reflects you in a way that isn't authentic, being weak, broken, trash, all these negative ways that the devil energy was hoping you continue to look at yourself, all these limiting ways. And you're going to be asked to take a leap of faith. An opportunity is going to be presented to take a leap of faith out of this narrative. Meaning, I choose this because I don't believe what the devil says about how limited I am, or how not good enough, or how not worthy I am. I don't believe it. So I am going to pick the option that is a reflection of what I do believe in myself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's what this Two of Pentacles energy is. That's what you're juggling. Okay, and then let's wrap with our little oracle deck. Hi, Lakeisha. Hi, Intuitive Tiff. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Valentina. Hey, Bria. Hi, India Bennett. Yeah, I did. Thank you. You guys are so cute. I enjoy it. My inner child and my feminine really enjoy it, but my masculine energy wants it out before bedtime. before I go night-night. Like, it hurts. It's not comfortable. It's so much, right? It's like so much fucking hair. Right. Hey, HR. Thank you, C Infinite. Hey, Janelle. Thanks, Jazz. We'll see. You guys will see Jazz's on Friday. But hers is professionally done. It looks so good. It looks so clean. Mine isn't as clean, but I'm pretty proud of myself. Hey, Silver Star Priestess, 4:44 p.m. here, Angel Gang Gang. Ooh, look, see? Ooh, it's joy. Oh, I felt that. And forgiveness. If this leap of faith is about a relationship, the leap of faith is to forgive somebody. And actually, because we talk a lot about not having attachment, meaning forgiving people that aren't meant to come with you, but truly forgiving them and allowing for opportunity for healing with people that aren't coming with you. Where your attachment issues will be like, what's the point of having healing if they're not coming with me? Well, you're now burdened and baggage by that conflict. Always be open to opportunities to heal. But for some of you guys, this is about whether romantic or platonic, but for many of you, this is a family member. You are being asked to take a leap of faith to forgive. And the joy that you will have with that person. You will be so grateful that you allowed for the healing and you moved on, but with them. And that's tricky, collective, because you've got all kinds of karmic people wanting to reconcile and challenge your decision to remove them out of your life when it shouldn't be challenged. You are absolutely right. Or to people who haven't changed at all. So what's the point? But this here speaks about a forgiveness and a coming together. That's what I gather. That's the first thing I saw with that. Look at this picture. It's so adorable. Like, who doesn't want to curl up beside a rhino like that? Anyway, let's see what else. Let's wrap up. What else for the week? Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Creator, God, Prime Source. Confusion again. That has to do with the two. The only fucking confusion here, because if you really, really take it up, because you guys are juggling here. 7 of Cups was here. That's also confusion. The only confusion here, because if you took your fear away, this would be a very obvious decision. You would move forward a lot more freely. Your fears are creating confusion surrounding what you really want and wish fulfillment. Insecurities, devil energy, using your insecurities to get you to do crazy things like say no to wish fulfillment, reject love, not go after success or see yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? Quest and rejection. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of being rejected. This is what devil energy is like. And release. And perfection. Release the need for perfection. It's illusion. It doesn't exist. You have to be confident. What's your idea of perfection? And it should include some darkness. It should include, the unknown. It should include, the down days, the storm. Oh, wow. Gratitude. Look at that. Some of you are pregnant. I feel like this is somebody in your life who's like a sister but isn't related to you. Or for others of you, they almost look like they're half sisters. Remember I was telling you guys about finding out about a sibling? Some of you guys might find out you have a sibling. They're like a half sibling. Now that I look at them, they do look alike. They just look mix up. Isolation. That's how the masculine's feeling, eh? I'm just joking. Oh, isolate. Oh, look at somebody isolating themselves because what they did. Somebody stole something or did something and everyone's freaking out about it and they are hiding. The person who stole it ain't around. The person who did it is nowhere to be seen, isn't answering their phone. Why? Because they're in fucking isolation. Thank you, Brittany, for the donation. Thank you to everyone who donates. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to all the tarot readers that show me love. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Nick. Hey, Trevor. Shout out to the masculines. That looks like me and my all-white half-sister. Yeah, those were the vibes. I have an all-white sister, too. We kind of look alike. I don't know. Probably the more older she gets, the more alike we'll look. Anyways, instincts. I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling now. Acceptance. But we'll touch back again next week. Thank you, lovely soul, for your donation. You did a reading about past returning as future. Right. It wasn't the past returning as the future. It was like the karmic cycle was playing out, giving you the illusion that it was something you've experienced playing out again, and it wasn't. It was like it was a significant difference to an experience you almost had, I think. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm hungry too. I have to bring snacks. Channeling makes me even more hungry and more thirsty. Like every time after our Monday reading, I go out and eat like a big ass meal. I'm starving. But I called it before the test came back. I appreciate you. Oh, for the paternity? Oh, okay, Nick. Shit. That's what the masculines are going through, eh? Hi, Saya. No problem. Thank you for the donation. Hey, Judith. Yeah, we got the snack. Eats grilled chicken pasta and drinks water. Ooh. I might have to go to the Creole spot and get the Calypso pasta. So good. Jerk chicken Calypso pasta. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for chilling here. I hear you guys in the ethers on Mondays. Donate to Des for me, please, for her weed and snacks. I'm not able to, Trevor. Shut the fuck up. I love my family. You ever think about locking your hair? Yeah, I did several times, but my hair is really thin. Like I have a lot of hair, but it's just really fine, like baby fine hair. I just don't think it would translate to the way I want it to look. And then I'm stuck either combing it out, which is going to bald me even more, or having to cut it all off. So I don't know. Maybe when I have kids, I might do it because it's just too much. I love the panel with the three of you. Yeah, I know, right? Don't you miss us? The Three of Cups. Yeah, I know you guys thought we were going to fucking, for those that don't want to see us win, okay, we're coming back on Friday. Boop, boop, boop. More ascended, more healed, and tighter than ever. How about that? Hi, Angel LaValer. Hi, Lana. Hey, Brianna Taylor. These are knotless. I crocheted them. I braided my hair. And then I crocheted and then braided it. So that it wasn't like hanging so much off of my scalp. It helped. It's not actually painful. It's just heavy. It's just a lot. Like, it's just like a lot. Like, but I'm not going to lie. I wanted to whip around and it's fun. It's fun. I did not too bad, right? Not too bad, right? Thanks you. Thanks, Lunar Eclipse Tarot. Helped me so much. It's the right one, right? My channel. Okay. It says, give it a few more days. Jazz, I don't know. I feel like I might just sit, binge watch Ed Stafford and take it all out. It's hard. It's a lot to get used to. Thanks, Samantha. Thanks, guys. You guys gas me. I love you guys. So the reading's over. Thank you to everybody who checked it out. And can you read Confusion from the book, please? Yeah, sure. We have another cracker first, and then I'll read Confusion out of the book. You guys never make requests, but how can I say no? All right, Confusion. And we did get it twice, so we probably should read it, right? All right. Look at you with the good ideas. Maybe I'll make you a moderator. I've never had one before. I'm just kidding. I don't give that much control to people in my life. That's probably the problem, right? It's the Three of Cups. It's the Three of Pentacles for me. I got the message for myself. There it is. Okay. Confusion. Silver cloud. Oh my God, we were talking about the dark cloud, but anyway, every single lining has a cloud. Silver lining has a cloud. Jana climbs Faith Mountain in dense fog, wondering whether her decision to leave her boyfriend was the right one. There is another man waiting in the wings. There always is. Silver cloud surrounds her, and it's cold and scary. Despite her confusion, she keeps climbing. As she reaches the summit, the fog clears, revealing the town far below. With Silver Cloud's help, she has journeyed much farther than she realized. She now knows what to do. She brings the long journey home to reclaim her love. Inspiration. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Question, personal inquiry. Can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Taking a leap of faith to invest in not knowing if you're going to get a return. Putting yourself in a position to say, I might invest in this into something all over again, and it might not work. But what about the journey? You're really investing. Are you investing in the outcome, or are you investing in the journey? Because if you're investing in the journey, then it won't feel like a loss regardless of what happens, right? If that makes any sense? No. I'm feeling the confusion energy anyways. And then key ideas: allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, finding love, keywords, clarity, support, and revelation. Okay. All right. We're done. Yeah, the X paradigm is losing their fucking mind. Hey, Empress, Priestess Tarot. I don't need to prepare you for that, because there's nothing to really prepare you for. You're gonna see it for exactly what it is. All right. Anyways, I love you guys. Okay. Until the next time I see you, beautiful people. Keep letting your inner angels live. Mwah. Ciao. Oh, and Friday, the Three of Cups.